1 Samuel chapter 20. David fled from Naioth in Ramah and approached Jonathan, asking, "What have I done? What is my wrongdoing? Why is your father pursuing me?" Jonathan reassured him, saying, "No way. You won't die. My father doesn't do anything, whether big or small, without telling me. Why would he hide this from me?" "It's not true," David insisted. "Your father knows I've found favor in your eyes, and he said, 'Don't let Jonathan know, or he'll be upset.' But I swear, as the Lord and your soul live, there's only a step between me and death." Jonathan assured David, "Tell me what you want, and I'll do it for you." David explained, "Tomorrow is the new moon feast, and I should be at the king's table. But let me hide in the field until the third evening. If your father asks about me, say that I asked your permission to go to Bethlehem for our family's annual sacrifice. If he's fine with it, then there's peace. But if he's angry, I'll know he has evil intentions." Jonathan promised to help, saying, "Deal kindly with me, for we're bound by the Lord's covenant. If I learn that my father wants to harm you, I'll let you know and help you escape. May the Lord be with you, as he was with my father." David requested that Jonathan not only show kindness to him but to his descendants as well. Jonathan agreed and made a covenant with David, asking the Lord to hold David's enemies accountable. Jonathan made David swear again due to their deep affection for each other. Jonathan informed David about the upcoming new moon feast, predicting that David's absence would be noticed. He instructed David to wait 3 days, then go to the hiding place they discussed earlier. Jonathan would shoot arrows as a signal, and depending on his words, David would know if he was safe or not. David hid in the field, and when the new moon came, the king sat at his table. David's seat was empty by the wall. Saul didn't speak that day, assuming that something unclean must have kept David away. On the 2nd day of the month, David's seat was still empty. Saul asked Jonathan, "Why hasn't the son of Jesse come to the meal?" Jonathan explained that David had requested to visit Bethlehem for a family sacrifice. Saul became angry with Jonathan, saying, "You son of a rebellious woman! Don't I know that you support the son of Jesse to your own shame?" Jonathan defended David, asking, "What has he done?" Saul attempted to strike Jonathan with a spear, revealing his intent to kill David. Jonathan left the table in anger and didn't eat that day, grieving for David. The next morning, Jonathan went to the field with a young lad. He instructed the lad, "Run and find the arrows." As the lad ran, Jonathan shot an arrow beyond him. Jonathan called after the lad, "Isn't the arrow beyond you?" The lad gathered the arrows and brought them to Jonathan. As soon as the lad was gone, David emerged from his hiding place, bowed to the ground, and embraced Jonathan. They wept together. Jonathan said, "Go in peace, as we swore in the Lord's name. May the Lord be our witness forever." David left, and Jonathan returned to the city.